5 Nuts on a Poet. My name is Matt Frazzini, and I've been brought here to help you through this 30 minutes of video bilge. Well, I guess the best way to start off a comedy show would be a little bit of comedy. Now, you notice I said a little bit. Now, my jokes aren't too funny. I made them up myself. Well, almost. But how do you distinguish and a catfish? Does anybody know out there? The audience? Well, here's how. It's very simple. One of them has whiskers and smells like a fish, okay? And the other is a fish. Yeah, that's the way I felt about that one, too. I didn't write that one, no. It was a very small joke, about 1 inch long. But without further ado, I'd like to bring on our first performer. He's great. He's an award-winning entertainer by far, known as the Mad Matt Kikola. Hey!
Good evening. I'm happy to be here tonight, and I'd like to start off with something a little bit different than what I normally do, as if this isn't different enough. I'd like to present a brief fashion show. I have here a straitjacket colored in your basic off-white material with a bold yellow stripe accenting the collar. It is made from a cotton duck material which is twice as strong as canvas and 10 times as strong as your cheap polyesters. Each and every seam is triple stitched, making it impossible to rip, tear, or chew apart. There are 6 straps and 6, count 'em, 6 stainless steel buckles, each one strategically located to make escape extremely painful, if not totally impossible. Now, it was the designer's intentions that this garment be worn only by the violently insane. Keeping that in mind, I'm going to call in a few volunteers. I need the assistance of a pretty stranger. How about you, sir? You look pretty strange. Could you come up here, sir? And how about the young lady that thought it was so funny when I picked him? Could you both come up? Sure, come on up here. And your name is? Ron, glad to meet you, Ron. And you are? Susan, could you stand over here, Susan? Okay, Ron, are you married, Ron? Ooh. I really wanted someone that knew how to follow instructions. That's okay, we'll make do, Ron. Here's what we're going to do. Figure this out here. Okay, Ron, I want you to hold this right like this. Right there. Susan, they call you Sue or Susan? Susan? Okay, that's good. Right there. Now, Susan, this is very important. Eyes front at all times. See? They always peek. Did you see it? They always peek. Okay, you can let go now. Here's what we're going to do. Feels good to get home. Okay, I'd like the 2 of you to stand behind me. There's 4 straps that go straight across the back. I'd like you to buckle those straps. Get them as tight as you can. Don't think you're doing me any favors by leaving any slack in there. I really want you to get that tight. Tighten it right up. That's good. Now, as they're doing this, I'd like the rest of you to bear in mind the immortal words of the great Houdini. You can always lock me up, but you can't stop my face from breaking out. He said that. Okay, you got those done yet? Okay, just take your time and hurry up. You sure you don't work for PennDOT? Oh, no, wait. They wouldn't put just 2 people on a job of this size. Okay, you got those 4 done. Okay, now, Ron, could you step 1 step over there? And Susan, could you stand directly behind me? Now, Susan, there's a strap hanging straight down in the front. I'd like you to reach up between my legs, Susan. Firmly but gently grab a hold of the thing that's not dragging on the floor. Susan? Oh, there we go. Okay, now, Susan, that goes in the buckle that's hanging straight down. Now, you can get that as tight as you like, okay? Susan, you have to finish buckling. You don't just keep doing this, okay? You're not pull starting a lawnmower, okay? That's good. I might get to sing with the new kids on the block. Susan, are you familiar with the term wedgie? I thought you might be. Okay. Okay, Ron, this is probably the second most important strap, Ron. I want you to take this strap. Now trade places with Susan. Susan, get on this side. Now, Ron, just get it through the very first part of the buckle, and then stand to that side and pull all the slack out. Get it as tight as you can. Susan, you might want to hold the teeth so they don't slip for Ron, because we want this to be very tight. That's good, Ron. I don't know why Ron's being so mean, especially after he was so nice in the men's room. It's a joke, Ron. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, before they sit down, let me show you what they did here. Okay, and now let's give them both a big round of applause for coming up here. Thanks a lot. I am now going to attempt one of the classics of magic. I call it one of the classics of magic. I want you to notice that I will attempt this feat this evening while fully clothed and without the aid of lubricants. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing and listening pleasure, Maestro, please. Thank you. I'd like to say you've been a good audience tonight, but that isn't true. Actually, you've been a great audience, and I can really say in all sincerity, out of anyone that I have ever performed before, you really have been the most recent. Thank you.
Take a look around you. Can you see the water failing? Now is the time to take a stand while we can. Everywhere you look, you see violence and bitter hatred. It's up to us now to take a stand while we can. Take a stand, modern.
Well, that was good. I really enjoyed that. Well, that was really good. Kung Fu Fighting. I haven't heard that song. Gosh, it's got to be, I don't know, 15 years or so. I can't remember. But hey, to get on to our next performer here, we have someone that I know everybody knows. If you don't know, you're going to know now. Never forget. This is a man, okay, who is a dancer turned comedian. Everybody welcome Jesse Tate. Hey.
There he is. All right. So hot today, I seen Superman in the cab. But I came basically to talk about relationships. Me and my girlfriend. On Thanksgiving Day, my girlfriend cooked a turkey so dry we had to eat it in the rain. But I still love her, you know. I cheat on her now and then. But well, she busted me one time, and I promised that I wouldn't again, you know. So, but, you know, me being a man, I did it. But it was with a, you know. And she busted me. She comes in, she goes, I thought you said you weren't going to cheat on me anymore. I said, can't you see I'm trying to cut down? Another thing that really gets to me is some of these slogans, these commercials, how McDonald's and especially Burger King want to sell a burger or something. So one day I walks into Burger King and so I order a Whopper. I said, put 6 patties on it. And the lady goes, why? I said, well, sometimes you have to break the rules, right? Another thing, how TV, and like back in the day, it just seemed like it wasn't real when I was young. You know, I mean, Tarzan takes for instance. How many times have you seen an episode he's swinging through the air, all these animals, I mean, and he's never stepped in any crap. When you want to see one time he come through the air, oops. Thank you very much. You've been great.
All right. Hey, thanks, Jesse. That was good. I like that. TV wasn't real when he was a kid. Yeah, it's just you know, the old pigment of our imagination. But hey, what we have to do now is tell another joke. Believe it or not, somebody over there in the corner whispering me another joke. What are you laughing at? It's not funny. Let me tell the joke first. All right. You're out on a date with like on Saturday night. How would you get a girl on a date on Saturday night to laugh at a joke? Anybody know? Well, that sounds so rehearsed. No. What the answer is, just tell her a joke on Tuesday night. Hey, without further ado, we got a pretty poetic personality, Muffy Buffy Westinhouz.
Okay. Like, this is a dramatic poem by me, Muffy Buffy Westinhouz, of an older man, okay? Okay. Like, have we known each other 1 minute or 6? Or, like, was it 100 years? You know, like, almost as long as George Burns has been around? Yeah, okay. But really, I believe it is our lifetime. Like, our souls have wed, our minds mating their intellect. Oh, wait a minute, mating, intellect, gag. The crowds, they like whisper to me, I want to caress you with your gaze. I know, that's my gaze. Duh. But anyway, I want to caress you with my gaze. Like, enhance your breath, and I want to feel your breath as you exhale. Like, take my hand and make a wish. Like, you know, I could take it from despair, and you can, like, step into our version of paradise. Like, beachfront picnics on my living room lawn, or, like, maybe kisses of brandy. Like, look at the stars. They're like a million moons, you know, kind of like Moon Unit Zappa. Like, wow, she's just like a totally awesome babe, but that's just huh? But anyways, I like want to be what is best for you. I want to like be your best friend. I mean, like, you know, we could go shopping together, do the mall gig. It's okay. You know, no problem. You know, I mean, like, your smile is my sunshine. The tears of joy will like be on the morning dew. I will do whatever I can for you. I mean, like, your happiness, it's been denied for too long. Like, okay. So, you know, like, could I be your happiness? You think? Maybe? Well, of course I could. While you're in, like, bed, I can get you a cup of coffee. Or not. Let's send the maid. But when we go, like, walking, we can walk 2 miles without talking. Well, okay, you can walk and not talk because God knows I can't do that. So, like, okay, like, I want you to talk to me and, like, accept me because I will, like, accept you. You will be my world. And, like, I could, like, be your queen. I mean, like, when the world is against you, you know, I will be there for you. You know, kind of like when you get denied for your Visa card. I mean, what the heck? I didn't overcharge it. It was my mother. But anyways, I want to be there for you, and you can, like, whisper into my ear that I'm your aphrodisiac. Or is it Aphrodite? Oh, my God. Well, thank you. That's all. Thank you.
Oh boy, 5 nuts and a poet. Are you sure it's not 5 poet nuts, or I don't know. I guess that was the poet. Hey, she's a poet and I didn't know it. I heard that before. Hey, I'll tell you what. The one last real quick joke. I don't have much time to tell these jokes. They're bad and everything. Well, how do you put a twinkle in a girl's eyes? Now, I'm sorry about these jokes, but the only ones I can get today. Simple. Just hold a flashlight up to her ear. Yeah. Girl get mad right there. Yeah, that's right. Sit back the way you were. That's our boy. Put the gun back. Wait, no, we're only kidding. Hey, but without further ado, I want everybody to pay close attention to one of our best guests we had. I'm not saying anything bad, but this guy here is really going to do something great now. I want you to know, hey, he's not dead yet, okay?
He works for Russia and the USA. He works for Russia and the USA. He's a double agent. He's not just one man. Well, he's a double agent. He lives as best as he can. He burns the candle at both ends. He burns the candle at both
Daniel Dean Martin Smith. That was pretty good. But I'll tell you what, we're not done yet. Believe it or not. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank our studio audience for coming. We had to pay them a few bucks to come in. First, they thought they were going to have to pay to come in, but we turned out, as a matter of fact, I had to pay to get on. And I mean, I must not be that good. But not to make anything delay much longer, I'm going to get to the next comedian here. He's really good. Believe it or not, he's known as Erie's zaniest and funniest East Side comedian around, a damn Tate. Hey, partner, you good? Oh,
Have fun. I got back up. How's everyone doing out here today? It's pretty good. Yeah, I was on my way down today. Listening to the radio. We have a great station, Jet FM 102. Rip your knob off. Can you believe it? $100? $100, I'll rip your head off. I mean, we got a pretty nice DJ, and his name is Jim, and this is no lie. Jim Can't, middle name, Cook. Yeah, Adam. Here goes $100. Rip Mario Bagnoni's head off. Nah, this one's on the house. Yeah, we also have some nice festivities here. We Love Erie Days will be coming up soon. Hope everyone can come and attend. It's the only place in town where you can buy a kielbasa sausage for $15 almost. I'll go to Erie County Farm, $3. Break. Well, we also have a nice place, Prescott, where anyway, here life's a beach. So I went to the beach. Well, what the heck? You like the beach, I like the beach, so I married the beach. Sun and the fun all year round. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? The thing that really bothers me around here, why do all the convicts get the better jobs? I go to GE and fill out an application. They say, well, how much experience you have? I said, well, I don't have too much experience. Yeah, I said, well, how much time did you do? Oh, wow, it's like, oh, I'm Charles Manson and I did life. You got the job. Give me a break. Get out of this city. Gee whiz. Yeah, we also have a problem here with our water. If everyone knows, we have something called zebra mussels. Attack of the zebra mussels. Only thing I can tell you, if you ever go swimming, I'd rather swim in a creek because we also have ticks. Lemon lime ticks. I'd like to thank everyone for your cooperation tonight. Have a nice night. Bye.
That was all right. That was all right. Thanks, Adam. And I'd like to thank Adam, Tate, and I'd like to thank all the comedians and poets, so on and so forth, that have been here tonight. In closing, I would like to say, do not pick up any quarters on the ground with a heads up when you see the icicles dancing upon the day moon. Okay, I'm getting a cue here that I got to stretch this out, so let's see. I got to think of something. Hey, look at this. I had to tape my tie on so it would stay in place. That's what I had to do there. See, I knew that would get him. I know it was one time. I'm trying to think of a good story. I remember one time. Oh, how about the guy who got the job painting a yellow line down the middle of the road? Okay, yeah, the first day of work he painted a 3-mile line. Hey, all right, say all right. Hey, second day of work he added 2 miles to the line. All right. Third day of work he only painted 5 feet. And the foreman says, hey, you're getting less and less. I'm going to have to fire you. And the guy's walking out going, gee, it's not my fault to get farther from the paint can. Hey, that's it. Thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody, or day. Depends on when Cablevision runs the program. But this has been 5 Nuts of the Poet. My name's Matt Frazzini. Tuning out until next time. We're coming around the corner up your street. Be good.